Good day, everyone, and welcome to final Wednesday live trading session with me in 2017. Now, guys, as you know, the trading has been a bit quiet this last couple of weeks because of these holidays. We have Christmas, then New Year is coming, and definitely there was some profit. There was some profit taking in markets, but still, we were able to capture pips. If you followed my session recap yesterday, well, you could have seen some nice trades running on euro dollar, and as I said, DAX 30, GBPN. So basically, we still are able to make some pips despite holidays. I personally don't. I take some trades. I don't trade that much during holidays, but still, well, if I spot some nice opportunity to get like intraday 15, 20, 30 pips, I'm still okay. Why not? Making money doesn't hurt even on holidays. So I already have one trading idea that I will give you. I made some pips with euro dollar trade, already secured my 25 pips on euro dollar, but also oil is good to go down, and I'm a short in oil. I will, just before I show you trades risk disclaimer, I will show you my trading idea. WTI 52 59.50 to 59.60 is my entry. 60.10 just slightly above 16 12 13 in stop loss. I'm aiming for 57.50. So yes, there is a possibility for WTI to go even further down. And here, guys, this is my trade. This is MT5 account, and you can see I have a sell trade, two actually positions on MT5 account. 59, 55, and 59.50. I'm short WTI. Now, before we actually start, with showing you possible moves, have in mind that WTI trade is my final entry for 2017. I'm trading, guys, with Admiral Markets, and you need to know, I'm not sure which brokers you use for trading, but in case you use Admiral Markets, I of course advise you guys to trade with Admiral Markets. Please visit the website, go to news, and here trading hour schedule for 2017 Christmas and New Year holiday period. If you click here, you will see that WTI will close tomorrow at 8:30. Okay, guys. So well, you see, you really need to take care of all of these things. So I will close my trade before Friday. I will leave this, guys. I will leave this trade. The reason why I took this trade is I made two trades this week. It was euro dollar GBPN. I made profits on both of those, and now I'm risking my profits on WTI short trade. I will tell you my reasons, but have in mind that this is the final trade in 2017 for myself, and I will not do any more trades. I will manage this trade accordingly, and I will not do any more trades tomorrow or today. So this is the final trade for 2017. And of course, here I already made announcements in 2018, guys. Please do not forget to sign up for Wednesday live trading session. We start on January 3rd. The market will be open then, so we start on January 3rd. Okay, and of course from January 8th, weekly trading recap. We will do Forex, equities, commodities, and of course when conditions on cryptocurrencies are sold, when we will have the ability to open new positions, then guys, I will also give you my trading ideas and setups for cryptocurrencies, because I also tested how it works on my Camarilla MACD, and honestly, guys, I'm very happy. Bitcoin and dollar and Ethereum dollar are doing very, very good, and I will be trading cryptocurrencies along with standard fiat currencies, Forex, of course, and equities and commodities. So you will be fully covered in 2018. Okay, just a slight change on my weekly trading recap. We will not do just Forex, but we will also cover commodities, equities, currencies, and of course cryptocurrencies too. We need to go with the flow, and we always need to adapt to new trading conditions. And you know, guys, I don't live in the past, I live in the present, and I'm also thinking about the future all the time. So I will always show you the latest up-to-date things in this beautiful financial world of trading. Okay, so now is the time for a risk disclaimer. Risk disclosure statement stating all possible risks associated with Forex market. You must be clear that everything that you see here is my personal opinion only, is my personal trading idea, and this is me who is responsible for giving you these ideas. Okay, this is what I see, and this is what I trade. CFD and Forex are leveraged products, can result in losses that exceed your deposit. This presentation and the video is for informational and educational purposes only, and this video is not part of the .co.uk website, but the globalnews.com website. Why do I trade with Admiral Markets UK? Because I've been a long time trader with Admiral Markets, great index offerings, excellent spreads, excellent order sizes, easy money withdrawal, guys. It takes only a few steps to withdraw your profits. Very easy. Excellent leverage options. I use 1 to 500 personally. I like leverage. I'm not afraid of leverage. And leverage is your friend if you know how to use it, guys. You need to know that when you're trading CFDs, there is a leverage, but if you don't know how to use leverage, guys, then it can be very dangerous. But if you listen to me, if you listen to what I say, if you use leverage in a smart way, you should be very happy because of this 1 to 500 leverage. STP, straight through processing execution. Okay, there are no requotes, guys, with Admiral Markets, and use the MT5 Supreme Edition add-on. It's a great tool to both existing MT4 and MT5 accounts. Okay, rules and setups for holiday trading, not just New Year, not just Christmas, but generally, guys, when you see some bank holidays, you need to be careful, guys. Holiday trading bears a higher amount of risk. A lot of traders ask me, Nenad, is it risky to trade during holidays? I always say, guys, it's not risky as long as you use your leverage in a smart way. If you have your stop loss, if you don't all risk, if you take only 0.5 to 1% risk per trade, then you're safe to go. But of course, during holidays, liquidity is low, and when there is a low liquidity, we can have a higher volatility because there is no one to protect higher resistance and lower supports. Banks are on holidays, strong players are on holidays, so you know how it goes, guys. Usually when banks are on holidays, when we have also big players, there is no one to defend support and resistance levels, and you can see some high volatility during holidays. But I personally am very happy to trade few setups during holidays. I mean, it will not hurt me, and even if it does, it will only be a small part of the risk of profits that I made during this year. I will publish my FX book very soon. You might expect it in the next few days. You will see a couple of my accounts on my FX book. Well, as always, guys, I always say thank you for all of your great emails. Thank you for all of your comments. And I expect that 2018 will also be very successful. Okay. Usually during holidays, there is a small grind towards and a slower grind towards support and resistance levels. Do not overtrade. Markets are usually range bound, so you will see a range play during holidays. And you need to know that the best thing, in my opinion, is to follow most important support and resistance levels. So, guys, my trading idea. Okay, I'm in this trade, final trade for my before New Year. I will keep this trade. If I lose it, it will be a very small risk of because I have like the average 55 pip of a stop loss. I will add just few pips to my stop loss here. So if I lose this, I will lose 1.5%, and it's not 2% of my trades, and I already made money with euro dollar and pound yen. this week. So sell. This is my trading idea. WTI oil, sell 59.5260. This is the zone. Stop loss 60.10. Add few pips of spread like 16, 12, 13. TP 57.50. The reasons, guys, for this trade are, of course, multiple. I made this on 4-hour time frame, and guys, here, well, this is on MT4, but I'm running a trade on MT5 because I haven't had the opportunity to develop my indicators yet on MT5. But I really, that is the plan. In 2018, I need to do it soon. I will transfer. I mean, I will code complete Camarilla MACD to MT5. So the reasons for this trade, guys, we have a big divergence here, huge divergence on WTI on 4-hour time frame. I will zoom out, guys, so you can see it here. You see, this is divergence here. We have a higher high on the price, and we have a lower high or equal high on the MACD here. So my idea is to short this, especially because we are close to important levels of resistance. Also, this is a big shooting star here, and watch this, guys. Really, I mean, if it wants to go down, it should go down now. This commodity oil hasn't had basically a big retracement, well, all the way down from this level. So I really expect something to happen, at least some retracement could be useful, guys. Watch this. I mean, huge spike on WTI. Just give me a few seconds. Give me, guys, few seconds. I need to just update my Telegram here. Just okay. I closed euro dollar completely. Okay, and my trade is good for 33 pips. Manage it as you wish. Break even +1 or stop loss. Okay. Okay. So basically what I see here is possible drop. Now, guys, this is momentum candle. If we put now, watch this. We can actually put retracement here from this spot to this spot. So according to this, there is still a possibility for a price to go further down. This is order block here. So if it wants to go down and go up again, ideally it could, well, it could drop at least here. It's like 60 pips from this spot. But 57.70 looks also very interesting to me, even 57, because, guys, we have a huge spike from 49. So I really want to see some retracement, and I would like to see something that some things that happen regularly during holidays, before holidays, and it's called profit taking. So if longs, if majority of traders who have been long close their trades here, then definitely, guys, there will be a momentum to the downside. But I need really to watch. If it drops here, I need to see what will happen. 58.80, because then it could go more to the upside. This is momentum candle, and according to my HVT, high volatility trading, you know how it goes. When it gets to 61, 78, 88.6, there could be a spike. So I'm watching for these levels. Might take some profits. I have 2 lots here on a sell, not a big risk. So basically, I'm running a low risk trade here, and we'll see if I'm in profit. Well, it would be great, guys. This would be the final conclusion of my great trading in 2017. I'm happy because, guys, well, you know, it was not an easy year to trade, but we managed to make some great pips. If you followed all of these webinars, you should have been profitable too. Now, guys, this is the idea. I am in a trade, final trade for 2017. If you want to ask me anything regarding any other pair, you can tell me, guys. This is the time for your questions, because when we finish with questions, we will call it a day, and well, tomorrow will be the last webinar in 2017 with Chris and me, and then we will be back very soon in 2018. Okay, first question, Darius is asking, can I take a look on gold? Yes, of course, guys. Gold is here. It's trying to, you see, this is the zone. I already updated my analysis yesterday, and this is the zone, definitely here. Now, it is slightly above the zone. What I can tell about gold is, if it breaks this high here, then it has a possibility for further up. If it starts to reject, then you should be watching this level here. Weekly L1, monthly L4. This is an uptrend, but as I said yesterday on my Monday recap, it's close to resistance, guys. It's close to resistance. So, it's like, because it's close to resistance, I personally would never take a long trade after this spike. I would wait for 4 hours to get down, and then I would make probably a trade. I want to see a retracement. But if we see a retracement, then this is the zone to watch for. It has big confluence. Weekly L1, weekly Camarilla, monthly L1. I would be watching, we have a dynamic zone here. So I would be watching a possible long trade here. If it doesn't make a retracement, then if it breaks this high, there is a possibility for further up towards weekly H5. Euro yen, Paul and Elmo are asking about euro yen. Euro yen, well, guys, Paul also, I don't see any divergence here, but let's see. Daily is up. Do you see the histogram, Paul? I know that you trade my Camarilla MACD. Daily is up, you see? So do you really want to take a short trade now, Paul? I know that you are trading Camarilla MACD. Basically, this would have been qualified for a long trade here, according to Camarilla MACD. Daily up, right? 4 hour. What is this, Paul? Above zero line, thinning line, straight at weekly H1 dynamic zone. This should have been a long trade, Paul. So if you went long, you see, you know how we trade Camarilla, okay? So you should have been long. I know it's high, but Paul and everyone, guys, we traders, we cannot pick tops and bottoms. We can only follow what big fish is actually giving us. So all important factors, all important players, don't forget, central banks are the top of the food chain in Forex market. Like ECB, BOJ, Fed, Swiss National Bank. Those guys actually shape the market. So we personally, we cannot pick tops and bottoms. It is indeed high, I agree. But I would like to see a short trade only if it gets to weekly H3. Because during holiday season, price usually fluctuates between weekly L3 and weekly H3. So if it gets at weekly H3, then I would like to see a possibility of a short trade. But according to Camarilla MACD, this would have been qualified for a long trade exactly at this spot here. So for short trades, I would like to see either a rejection from this monthly H3 or weekly H3 rejection. You see? So guys, that is what I can tell you regarding regarding holiday trading. I know that it is too high. I know that it is being rejected from monthly H3. Here you see it's hard to break it. But again, either from here or eventually there, I would still aim for weekly H3. Because, you know, it's Friday is in 2 days. The price is going up. We still need to wait for Tokyo session. And in Tokyo session, it could proceed more to the upside. So this is the spot to, because we already, if we had a trade, that would have been qualified for a long trade here, guys. Not short. Next question. Is going long on CAD Yen a good idea? Going long on CAD Yen. Oh, yes, definitely you should have gone long. Everything is aligned for a long trade. Yes, I would wait for price to drop here. But you see, 49 versus 58. You want to see a little bit of retracement. It's very close to projection. It already broke daily H5. So, Rudolph, I would wait for a dip and then go long. Yes, but I would wait for a dip. Sasha is asking, can you show New Zealand dollar and Australian dollar? Yes, Sasha, of course. New Zealand dollar is okay. This looks like a long. Definitely same thing. Close to ATR projection, 48.53. And also guys, when you trade on holidays, you really need to cut on your targets or use a low risk. You need to do it, because then if you don't do it, there is a chance that you might get spiked out. So always try to cut on your targets, guys. Please do. It's very, very important. It's not like you're trading standard market conditions and, you know, I went for 100 pips because this is my last trade on WTI. And, you know, it's like, let's see, I have today, tomorrow, and on Friday. If I'm in profit, I will close it. See this. You should have gone long already here when the price was close to daily H3 and below daily H4. Now this could have been a signal for a long trade, but you have only 5 pips towards the full ATR projection. So I wouldn't say that it's ideal to go long now. Only 14 pips left to final ATR projection. So that is why I'm saying, okay, you need to wait for a dip. Australian dollar, let's see, Australian dollar. Same thing. Long trade has been initiated here, but then again, you should have gone long when the price was somewhere here. Could have been good. Yeah. Oh, the price already hit the ATR, so I wouldn't go long now, whatever. So definitely, you need to wait for retracement and then go long. Obviously, Australian dollar is also long. Benjamin is asking why I can see the question. Because, Benjamin, I'm the moderator and the only person who can see the questions is me, actually. But I'm going through questions and I can answer. Paul is saying, thanks, Nenad. Mars is asking, maybe you have some global fundamental opinion why dollar yen is falling. Well, dollar yen, you see this? Let's open higher time frames. It's not falling. What do you see here on 4-hour time frame? Dollar yen is going up. You see? These are swings. Low, high, higher, low, higher, high, higher, low, and double top here. So it is bullish. So if you see down, you ask two currencies, why dollar is weakening and why the yen is weakening. Well, obviously, I can say that is due because of profit taking before New Year. Each time, let's say, profit taking happens regularly on Fridays. Profit taking happens regularly on month's end. Also, it happens during 3 months, and profit taking always happens before Christmas and New Year. Because of that, you see the weakening in dollar and yen. And also, don't forget one thing, and that is called the BTC dollar and the Bitcoin dollar. If you open the Bitcoin chart, you can see that investors are moving also into the Bitcoin. It was a big drop here, but then it was bought heavily. So it marks, you need to mark all these levels. These are important levels, historically important levels of support and resistance. So investors are probably they're risking now and moving their flow into other risky assets such as BTC or let's say Ethereum or gold. One of the reasons why dollar is dropping is because gold is having a strength now also. But as you can see, gold up, dollar down, and also this is the now the major resistance for gold. Okay. Joel is asking, what do you think about XAU USD? Basically, it's gold. XAU USD is gold, indeed. So what I think is, I already told you. I mean, it's very hard, guys, for me to tell you what can happen in next few days, as I usually do, because it will depend what big investors will do. The thing is, with big investors, guys, you know, it's about their own risk. It's about what I actually want from. This is gold, and it's basically the same thing as gold. XAU USD, it's going up, but it's close to major resistance. We have weekly H4, we have daily H4, we have weekly candle here, and also here, guys. You see, this is big resistance. So what I would tell you, I cannot go long when the price is very close to big resistance. If there is a profit taking, then it should drop. That is what I can tell you. Okay. Do you have any more questions, guys? Pound yen. What do I see about pound yen? About pound yen, well, now the pound yen has turned to the upside. Basically, we had some shorting opportunities on pound yen yesterday, but I would say that today is a day to go long on dips. And pound yen, if it drops here close to 151.60, I think it should go up. So generally, pound yen is going up. Euro Turkish lira, I don't have it, Ahmed. I mean, I didn't take a look at Euro Turkish lira, so I cannot tell you anything about it. I don't pay attention to that currency pair. Dollar CAD down, okay, but you need to know that it already broke this daily H5. It still has more room to the downside, but this could be like N, and this could be potentially a long trade on dollar CAD. Okay, let me zoom in. So watch for breakout of this pattern here, and then it could go more to the upside towards 26.54. You see, this could be N, bullish N. Dollar CAD, yeah, it's looking like it could go to the upside because it's rejecting from this ATR pivot, and it's looking like potential N pattern bullish. But it needs to break this high to proceed further up. Uh, CAD yen. CAD yen. Okay. Let's see where my CAD yen is. Should be somewhere here. Yeah. CAD yen bullish, very bullish on all time frames. Well, again, I would be looking for a dip. It is bullish. CAD yen is bullish. It's trying to get to ATR, and it's been long on dip, as all yen pairs. All yen basket seems bullish to me. GBP New Zealand. Wow, this is, yeah, there is no trend on daily, no trend on 4 hour. For me, this looks like a range play. As I told you, you see what I was saying. Weekly H3, weekly L3. Now it could reject from weekly L3 and go up. Agils. You see, there is no trend. According to Camarilla MACD, there is no trend on daily and 4 hour. Just based on Camarillas, it could reject from weekly L3, touch the weekly H3. Basically, this is a range play. Mladen is asking, what do I expect for DEX 30? DEX 30 is equity, and you see, it's range play. So if it rejects from weekly L4 here, I would say go short, because then this looks like head and shoulders shaping up. This definitely looks like head and shoulders shaping up. Left shoulder bottom, potentially this is the right shoulder. So if it gets there, guys, well, it could reject. So again, it's, you see, there is a profit taking on DEX 30, and it's normal, guys. It's perfectly normal, because it's, as I say, this is holiday trading now, end of New Year, and you see, yeah, up, down, up, down, up. This is the major range. Watch for break of this range. Weekly H1, weekly L4. If it goes up, pay attention to this level. GBP Australian dollar. Okay, let's see. GBP Australian dollar. Need to see where it is. Yeah, big drop. No trend now here. Also range play. Also same thing. You see, GBP Ori, same thing as with GBP New Zealand. Rejecting from weekly L3. This is indecision candle. When you see this, it's called a spinning top, a doji. It's indecision candle. So it can go up. If it breaks weekly L1, it will go up. If it breaks this bottom, it could go down here. So watch for breaks. This is indecision candle. Do we have head and shoulders on the Bitcoin? Bitcoin, dollar. Yeah, let's see. As long as I know, you are only in a close mode now on Bitcoin dollar. So yes, it looks like head and shoulders indeed, but there was already a big drop here. But here, this is like left head, right. And you see, I warned about this yesterday, guys, on my live session recap. Yeah, weekly H3, I told you that it could reject from weekly H3. And you see, it's perfectly following Camarillas. It's rejecting from weekly L3. So until it breaks here, well, it could drop even more. So yes, Eric, you're right. And thank you for all of you guys who for New Year wishes. Tomorrow we still have one more webinar to go with Chris, and then we are ready actually to close 2017. So guys, if this is all, well, I hope that you enjoyed 2017 and trading. I hope that 2018 will also will be very, very good to us. My last trade, 50 to 60 short on WTI, 16.13 final stop, final target 15.57.70. Let's see. Let's wait what will happen. And as always, guys, risk only profits. Do not risk your equity. I wish you all happy new year. I wish you all excellent health, the best health, a lot of love and success in 2018. And sign up for more webinars to come tomorrow and in 2018. And well, let's see what will be with WTI final trade. Thank you guys for all of your wishes. I wish you really the best. And as you know, I will always be there for you. Cheers, guys. Happy New Year. Enjoy. Trade safe.